And good evening and welcome back to Bushnell-Prairie City High School as we are just about set for varsity action between the Illini Bluffs Tigers and the Cyclones of West Prairie as we're going to step aside for the national anthem.
By those who have fought and continue to fight for the freedoms we enjoy. Let us honor and respect their efforts as we rise and play our national anthem.
We'll turn it over and leave it over to Kyle Brewer in our starting lineups.
By Ian Conklin, the West Prairie Cyclones. 5'9" freshman, number 2, Hulett Copeland. 5'10" junior, number 10, Matt Whitman. 6'0" junior, number 11, Braden Copeland. 6'1" senior, number 32, Ryan Clark. 6'0" junior, number 43, Eli DeCounter. And for the Illini Bluff Tigers, coached by Trey David. 5'11" senior, number 12, Ty Basham. 6'3" junior, number 20, Sam Suba. 5'9" junior, number 24, Will Imhoff. 6'1" junior, number 32, Justice Duggar. And the 6'2" junior, number 40, Jacob Russell.
So there are your starting lineups for Game 2 tonight between the Tigers of Illini Bluffs in the home white uniforms with the orange and black trim. Cyclones in the road black with the silver and white trim. And 8 minutes on the clock. Ball on the way and tap controlled by the Cyclones. Be Matt Whitman, number 10, the junior. And we're going to get a traveling violation right out of the chute on West Prairie. So it'll be a turnover to Illini Bluffs. Will Imhoff, and a quick foul going to be whistled on Whitman. His first, team's first. Illini Bluff basketball and a screen on number 40. Jacob Russell, his first, team's first. So both teams, a foul here in the first 20 seconds. Copeland racing the other way over Soba. Shot, no rebound. Down to Justice Duggar and Illini Bluffs. He'll be picked up by Copeland. Over to Imhoff, number 24. Soba with it, left wing. Soba going to drive towards the top of the circle. Duggar. Out to Soba. Duggar now to Imhoff. He'll set things up. Number 24 on the right wing. Switch picked up by Clark. Ball going to be poked away loose on the ground. Controlled by Illini Bluffs. Imhoff with it now. Near corner as we played a minute of the opening quarter. Soba. Now to Duggar. Over to Basham, number 12. Ty Basham, a 5'11" senior, shot up and good by Jacob Russell. As we've got a equipment issue for West Prairie with a issue with a shoe. So 2-0 lead now for Illini Bluffs. 6:43 to play here in the opening quarter. The counter gets it in for West Prairie to Copeland. Basham going to pick Copeland up across midcourt. Now to Holden Copeland. Braden and Holden now stolen away by Soba, and here come the Tigers. Over to Emhoff. Basham, bounce pass inside. Russell shot up over the counter, no. And it's going to go out of bounds off of the counter. It'll stay with Illini Bluffs with 6:24 to play in the first. Emhoff to inbound, number 24. Looking for somebody. He's going to get it on top to Duggar. 32 on 32. Duggar on Clark. Emhoff, 6:15 with it, right wing to Soba near corner. Soba going to dribble out left hand on top. Emhoff off the Russell screen. Bounce pass to Basham. Good patience by Illini Bluffs thus far. 2 minutes into the contest, 6 minutes to play. Tigers on top, 2-0. Duggar. Spin move on to counter, kicks it out to Emhoff. Cross to Soba. Soba going to drive in, layup up and good. Sam Suba with his first two and a 4-0 lead for Illini Bluffs. 5:40 to play here in the opening quarter. Chat us up. Let us know we're tuned into here on this Thursday evening. The counter gets it off the pass in and out. No good. Soba there with a rebound and calling things pretty tight. Clark going to be whistled for the foul, his first and team's second. 5:29 to play. First quarter, Tigers on top, 4-0. Duggar to inbound, gets it to Emhoff. Over to Basham. Off the screen, Duggar with it, left side. Going to have it poked away by Braden Copeland. Copeland over Basham, shot up and good. Braden Copeland, his first two, 4-2, and a foul at the other end, and that's going to be two quick fouls on Clark, I believe, for West Prairie. Team's third. Basham to inbound, gets it on top to Basham. Or Emhoff to Basham, my apologies. Duggar with it, top of the circle, picked up by Braden Copeland. Now Emhoff, switch. Copeland will pick up Emhoff now on defense. Bounce pass over to Russell. Now Duggar back to Russell. Soba. He's going to have it nearly poked away by Braden Copeland. Inside, they try to go to Basham, and we're going to stolen away. West Prairie with it. And Matt Whitman, the junior, number 10, will bring it up across midcourt. Picked up by Emhoff to Braden Copeland. Give and go to Clark. Nice look up and in. Ryan Clark, his first two of the contest. And we are tied at 4. 4.5 to play here in the first quarter. Russell with it for Illini Bluffs. Now to Soba. Soba gets it back from Basham. Now to Emhoff, right wing. Duggar going to fire up a left wing three off. Too strong rebound. Controlled. Out of bounds off of Illini Bluffs. Or off of West Prairie. It'll stay with Illini Bluffs. As we see 25, Carson Raidmaker, and in for West Prairie, number 33, Brody Cordell. As Basham going to track it down, stolen away by Holden Copeland, and we're going to get a pushing foul on Illini Bluffs. Ty Basham whistled for the foul, his first, team's second, and they're going to call that a shooting or intentional foul, I don't know what, but anyway, 2 free throws coming up for Braden Copeland for West Prairie. First one up, and first one in and out, no good. Just about halfway through the opening quarter, 4:05 to play, tied at 4. Copeland with one more. Second one on the way. It's up and good. Braden Copeland with 3 and a 1-point lead now for West Prairie at 5-4. Emhoff picked up by Whitman over to Basham. Basham's going to drive in on Cordell. Picks up the dribble. Gets it now back to, Emhoff, number 24, the junior for Illini Bluffs. Duggar. Basham going to drive left hand. Kick out. Emhoff thought about it. 3's going to step in. Kick it out. Basham. Far corner is going to dribble it off his own leg out of bounds to West Prairie. .340 to play here, first quarter. 5-4 lead in favor of West Prairie. Cyclone basketball. Braden Copeland. Bounce pass to DeCounter. Hand off to Holden Copeland. Look for the give and go to DeCounter. Nothing there. Now Whitman with it left side. He's going to drive on Emhoff. Left hand layup up and good. Switch the hands midair on the shot. Matt Whitman with his first 2 and a 3-point Cyclones lead at 7-4. 3:10 to play first quarter. Basham going to drive in. We're going to get a foul out front on Braden Copeland for West Prairie. Team's fourth as Basham's going to check out, and number 1, Grant Cruitt, into the ball game for the first time for the Tigers. Duggar inbound to Emhoff. Duggar gets it near corner. Is going to drive, scoop it up over, around to counter and in. Justice Duggar for his first 2. 7-6 lead now. 1-point Cyclone lead. To counter with it now. Whitman for West Prairie. Counter. Cordell in the lane. Out to Whitman. 2:45 to play. Braden Copeland, free throw line extend. Picks it up, gets it to Cordell. Whitman going to fire up a 3. A sports corner 3 from the left wing, up and good. Matt Whitman with 5. 10-7 or 10-6 lead now for West Prairie. Down to 2:25 to go. Emhoff with it to Redmaker. Duggar going to fire up a 3 off the iron, no good. Holden Copeland there for the rebound. Flat-footed, he'll take it across midcourt, get it over to Whitman, left wing. To Copeland, and we're going to get double dribble on Whitman as number 34, Austin Nelson, into the ball game for West Prairie. He'll check in for DeCounter. It'll be Tiger basketball. Duggar gets it to Emhoff in the backcourt. 2:10 to play here in the first quarter. 10-6 lead for the Cyclones. Emhoff going to drive baseline. Is going to be cut off there by Whitman. Out to Duggar. Duggar back to Emhoff. Now Cruitt with it, right wing. Inside they're going to go, and we're going to get a foul on the floor on Nelson. Going to go on Nelson, his first. Team's 5th, and that's going to put Jacob Russell at the line for 2 with 1:53 to play. First one up. First one is good. He's got 3. 10-7 lead. 3-point Cyclone lead. 1:53 to play. Second one on the way. Bounces around. No good. Rebound by Duggar. No good. Rebound loose and nearly saved by Russell out of bounds. He'll step on the end line. It'll go back to West Prairie with 1:49 to play. A little full court pressure now by the Tigers. Whitman with it in the backcourt. And we're going to get a foul on Illini Bluffs, their 3rd. Team's 3rd, 1:43 to play. 10-7 Cyclone lead. Cyclone basketball. Braden Copeland now to Cordell, right wing. On top, Holden Copeland with it. Over to Nelson. Whitman, free throw line, is going to be fouled on the floor on Jacob Russell. That's his second. As Sam Soba back into the ballgame, he'll check in for Russell with the 2 fouls. 1:28 to play. Double dribble is Braden Copeland got it in. Nelson just caught it, kind of weirdly went up and then came back down with the ball. So we'll turn over to Illini Bluffs. Emhoff with it. Down to minute 20. It'll be picked up by Whitman across midcourt over to Duggar, far side. Duggar going to drive with right hand. Hand off to Pruitt. Emhoff down to minute 5 to play, left wing. Far corner to Duggar. Pruitt, spin move, going to kick out. Now around to Duggar, down to 50 seconds to go. Emhoff. And we're going to get a hold on the floor on Copeland as Soba tried to go to the basket. And that's the second on Braden Copeland. And that's going to put Soba at the line for 2. Rattles the first one in. Soba with 3 in the contest. 10-8 lead for West Prairie. Soba with 1 more. 44.6 to play. Second one up and good. Soba with 4. High score for Illini Bluffs and a 1-point lead. Down to 40 seconds to go. Full court pressure. Braden Copeland holding Copeland in the backcourt now. Cross court to Whitman. Whitman going to hand off to Braden Copeland. Picked up by Pruitt. Down to 28 seconds. Braden Copeland drives. Foul on the floor on Illini Bluffs. Grant Pruitt, his first, team's 5th. And that's going to put Braden Copeland on the line for 2. 1 of 2 thus far from the charity stripe. 27 seconds to play. First one on the way. It's in and good. As we see 43 to counter back and 20. Ivan Beck. Beck coming off a nice game in the JV contest for West Prairie. 11-9 lead. Make it 12-9 as Copeland hits both free throws. 3 of 4 in the quarter for Copeland. 12-9, 3-point lead. Emhoff with it. Down to 20 seconds. Soba. Inside, Pruitt out to Emhoff. Down to 12. Screen from Soba. Emhoff going to look like he nearly traveled. Duggar's going to come away with the ball. No, that's going to be Copeland. Half-court shot at the buzzer off the iron and off the backboard. No good at the end of 1. 12-9 in favor of the Cyclones. This is TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH.
I'm Lindsay Schaefer. I'm a physical therapist specializing in pelvic floor physical therapy here at McDonough District Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation. Young women, a lot of them have pelvic pain. They don't realize that it's something that they don't have to live with anymore. It's very common for people to have urinary leakage. And I always say it's common, but it's not normal. It's not something you need to live with. I also focus on hip pain, back pain. It's all kind of connected. Any age really can benefit from it.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School, West Prairie Sports presented by McDonough Telephone Cooperative and MTC Communications. McDonough Telephone Cooperative and MTC Communications. But McDonough Telephone Cooperative, easy for me to say. This West Prairie game stream is made possible by McDonough Telephone's fiber internet. Buffering means suffering, so kick slow Wi-Fi to the curb and connect your home with MTC fiber internet to get blazing fast Wi-Fi speeds with up to 1 gig. Set up online at mtcfiber.net. Also brought to you by Rosie's Pizza. They offer something for everyone with pasta, sandwiches, and, of course, pizza. Dine in or carry out at 458 East Main Street in Bushel. They deliver to Good Hope, Adair, and all points in between. For delivery, call 309-772-2101. Second quarter basketball just about set to get underway. As it is Illini Bluff basketball, 12-9, 7:55 to play, just underway. And we're going to get an offensive foul on Illini Bluffs. Sam Soba, his first, team's first. Cyclone basketball. Whitman across midcourt. to Beckett's. Is going to lose the handle of the basketball out of bounds. It'll go back to Illini Bluffs. Emhoff will bring it up, picked up by Whitman. Redmaker with it. He's going to lose the handle. Going to be stolen away by Braden Copeland. And he's going to somersault around. Gets it over to Nelson now to Beck. Back to Nelson. The counter now, West Prairie going to look to set up the offense. Braden Copeland now with it. Number 11. 7:20 to play first half. Copeland's going to drive in left side. Kick it out to Beck. And off to Whitman. Lost the handle momentarily. Gets it back. Going to drive in. Floated up off the glass of the left-hand kiss. Matt Whitman with 7. And a 5-point lead now for West Prairie at 14-9. Emhoff with it. And offensive foul again on Pruitt. His second. The counter will get it into Whitman for West Prairie. 5-point lead, 6:50 to play. Whitman drives baseline, left side, shot no, but he'll go to the line for 2. Second on Suba, team's third. Matt Whitman to the line for 2. First one up, and it's off the left side, no good. He'll have one more as we see 21. Eric Pincock and number 13, Will Alvey, into the ball game for Illini Bluffs for the first time. Whitman with one more. Second one off, no good. Emhoff there for the rebound for Illini Bluffs. Here come the Tigers, 6:40 to play. Emhoff quickly to the free throw line, picks up the dribble, gets it over to Pincock, to Emhoff. Duggar with it, far side. He'll drive on Nelson, baseline. Head fake to Emhoff. Out to Radmaker. He's going to drive in. Kicks it out. Alvey's going to fire up a 3. It's short off the rim. Fights for his own rebound, and it's going to be controlled by Emhoff. Pincock down to 6:10 to play. Picks up the dribble, far side to Emhoff. Inside, Duggar got a mismatch on Copeland. Shot up, no. Rebound tapped around. Duggar able to come up with the loose ball. Emhoff going to drive baseline. Spins one up off the left side, up and in. Will Emhoff with 2. A 30-second timeout taken by Illini, or by West Prairie. As we'll keep it right here. And we can tell you about M&B Furniture, Bushnell's only furniture store. M&B Furniture is a mainstay in the community and offers free delivery within 40 miles. For everything you need to furnish your new home or replenish an old one, stop and see the fine folks at 481 West Main Street, or find them on Facebook, Instagram, or the web at www.andbfurnitureinc.com. Give them a call at 309-772-2111. Thanks for tuning in. Chat us up. Let us know where you're listening and watching from tonight here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Chris Frankhauser on the call. Adam Hewitt on camera duties. And we're going to get a double dribble on West Prairie in the backcourt. We'll go right back to Illini Bluffs with 5:51 to play in the first half. Eric Pincock, the 5'9" senior, number 21, to inbound for the Tigers. Gets it to Duggar. Duggar's going to over to Alvey. And he's going to float one up and good from about 10 feet away. Will Alvey, his first 2, and back now down to a 1-point lead for West Prairie, 14-13. Whitman across midcourt, picked up by Pincock. Holden Copeland now double team. Give and go down to the counter. Goes inside. Nelson's going to have it poked away, and a foul inside on the poke away by Will Emhoff, his first. Team's 4th. No team fouls thus far on the Cyclones as Braden Copeland inbounds. Gets it now to the counter. Copeland's going to get it back. The drive, left side, left hand on Emhoff, over to Holden Copeland. Whitman with it, drives in, 5:15. Just a step outside the free throw line jumper for Matt Whitman, up and good. He's got 9. And a 3-point lead again now for West Prairie at 16-13. Duggar with it now for the Tigers to Alvey. Pincock with it, top of the circle. He's going to fire up a long 3, and sports corner 3 up and good. Eric Pincock, his first 3, and we're tied at 16. 4:45 to go. Whitman to Copeland of the Braden variety. Braden going to spin in, float one up off the iron, no good. Duggar there for the rebound, and Copeland going to be whistled for the foul, and that's going to be number 3, I believe, on Braden Copeland for West Prairie. Team foul number 1 on the Cyclones here in the second quarter. Four and a half to play. Emhoff with it for Illini Bluffs, off the screen by Duggar, picked up by Copeland. Emhoff inside, going to get it over to Rademacher inside. Duggar, shot up and good. Justice Duggar now with 4, and West Prairie now trailing by 2. So West Prairie, or Illini Bluffs, first lead of the night, 18-16. Braden Copeland with it left wing. Double team now to the counter, over to Whitman. Good defense by Illini Bluffs, and it's going to go off the foot of Whitman, over and back to the Tigers with 3:57 to play in the first half. $3:50 to go. Emhoff with it, picked up by Whitman. Right side, Alvey. Going to go inside to Duggar. Duggar's going to baby hook one up over the counter in the Cyclone defense. Duggar now with 6 and a 4-point Tiger lead. Steal. Rademacher slamming at the other end. Number 25. Carson Rademacher with the slam. Timeout on the floor. Charge to West Prairie. It's a full timeout with 3:31 to go. 22-16 in favor of the Tigers. We'll be back in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
My name is Kelsey Cunningham. I'm a nurse practitioner with the cardiology department here at McDonough District Hospital. Cardiology is like a big puzzle. A lot of things can be traced back to the heart, and to see somebody in your office at the beginning of the process really down on themselves and, not feeling like their best self, and I think in their mind never really thinking that they're going to recover from that, to fast forward 6 months where they're back doing things they once did. It's the ultimate goal, and I love to see it happen.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School, out of the timeout. West Prairie basketball, a little bit of a run here for Illini Bluffs. They were down and now up by 6, 22-16, 3:10 to play. Cyclone basketball. Whitman, the counter, over to Whitman, right wing. Holden Copeland with it, give and go. Tried to give and go to Shipman, and it's going to go out of bounds. It'll go right back to Illini Bluffs with 3:09 to play in the first half. Will Emhoff will bring it up for the Tigers. Duggar left wing. Emhoff with it right wing now, 2:50 to play. Pincock, Duggar going to fire up a 3, a little long. Rebound down to Braden Copeland and West Prairie. Here come the Cyclones on the run. Copeland out to the counter. Out to Holden Copeland. Back to Braden. Give and go back to Shipman. 2.5 to play. Braden Copeland left wing 3, a little short. Rebound going to go ping pong out of bounds off of West Prairie to the Tigers. 2:26 to play. 6-point lead for Illini Bluffs, 22-16. Emhoff will get it over to Duggar. Back to Emhoff, right side. Pincock in the near corner. Emhoff now back Duggar, left wing. Inside, Alvey. Alvey's going to try and put it on the floor. And we're going to get a foul on West Prairie.
Foul on Cyclones number 25, Gannon Shipman, his first.
Gannon Shipman, his first. Team's second. Emhoff with it now, right wing, far corner or near corner to Pincock. Down to 2 minutes to play. Alvey, Radmaker. Pincock with it, far corner, back over to Emhoff. Minute 50 to play, 6-point Tiger lead. Pincock going to fire up a sports corner three, in and out, no good. Shipman with a rebound to Braden Copeland. Numbers aren't there. Copeland's going to spin one up wildly as Emhoff hit the deck, and he will be fouled and go to the line for two.
Foul by Tigers number 24, Will Emhoff, his second, team fifth. Copeland to the line.
Copeland to the line for two. Minute 41 to go. First one up. First one is good.
Copeland moves to first.
Copeland 4 of 5, as we're going to see Ty Basham in for Emhoff. 22-17, make it 22-18 as Copeland hits both. And a 4-point Tiger lead down to minute 35 to go. Duggar, Justice Duggar, 6'1" junior, leads the way for the Tigers over to Alvey. Now to Basham, Pincock, far corner. Down to minute 20. Pincock gets it back, down to minute 10. Alvey with it, right wing. Put it on the floor, left-hand dribble over to Radmaker. To Basham. Alvey now to Duggar, under a minute to go, 56 seconds to play. Tigers with a 4-point lead. Tigers in the home white, Cyclones in the road black. Duggar right wing. Alvey's going to drive in. Delay call. Traveling violation on Illini Bluffs. We'll turn it back to West Prairie with 47.4 seconds to play. We're going to see Ryan Clark back in. As Clark had 2 fouls early in the first quarter, he'll check in as Gannon Shipman checks out. Clark will get the inbound pass. Hand it off to Braden Copeland. Down to 42 seconds to play. Copeland, Whitman with it, left wing. Picks up the dribble to the counter now. Number 43 with it. Down to 30 seconds to play. The counter's going to spin on Alvey. Lose the handle of it. Holden Copeland's going to pick it up. Shoots a three. It hits a sports corner three. Holden Copeland with a 3. 1-point lead now for Illini Bluffs. 22-21. 19 seconds to play. Down to 15 now. Duggar and the Tigers looking to hold for one shot. Basham with it. Now far corner. Alvey back to Basham. Down to 8. Looking for something maybe with Duggar the near side. They're going to go inside. Alvey, Radmaker, his shot up off the glass. No, 1 second. And that will end the first half of play with a 1-point lead for the Tigers at 22-21. We'll step aside. We'll have our halftime interview, and we'll be back in just a few moments. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
We're at halftime here.
Thank you for watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by McDonough District Hospital.
We're at halftime. Our guest, Bill Corbin, MDH Vice President and Chief Human Resources Officer. Thanks for joining us, Bill.
Thanks, Pat.
Well, we want to start off by asking about recruitment, because I think that one of the first things you think about when it comes to human resources is recruitment. A lot of challenges in healthcare this day and age, especially in rural areas. What are some of the challenges that you see when it comes to recruitment to MDH?
I would say, yes, there's definitely a challenge with that. We have competition within about an hour from here or so, and it is a matter of kind of competing for the right talent. And we work directly with Western Illinois, Spoon River College. Nursing is an area that we have the greatest need, and so we partner with them and have been pretty successful recently with them.
We talked about the challenges, but I think when you get people here, you bring them on a tour of the facility, they get to know the Macomb area, that could be one of the selling points, because I think you can really go and sell them on the quality of life and the culture here at MDH.
Absolutely. When they get here, they can walk through the building, walk through the hospital, see our overall layout of things, and they really, being that we've been here since 1958, they say this is a beautiful building. It's well kept. Obviously, looking at Macomb, looking at the school system and so forth, that's definitely a selling point. And so, small town community that they get that, they enjoy it. So it's been very successful that way. 2025
been a busy year for you. Looking at a recap of 25, let's start with your office, because you've had some changes in your human resources from a staffing standpoint. Share some of those details.
Yes, we had, for about the 5 years that I've been here, a little over 5 years, we had a pretty consistent team, have a wonderful team. I have 3 other individuals within the department. One of those decided to take another opportunity that was closer to home. Totally understand that. Happy for her. What it allowed me to do was to promote our HR specialist, that was Stephanie Beal, into our recruiter role. More recently, we promoted Toby Ritchie into the Director of Recruitment and Employee Services. And then we had an internal transfer. Darian Miller came in, and now she's our HR specialist. And so, once again, having an amazing team. They're there to support our employees, who are our internal customers, and they do an amazing job.
Besides recruitment, what are some of the other areas that you and your staff focus on when it comes to human resources?
We focus on, obviously, benefits. That's a big one. Compensation is another. Employee relations, we have individuals, employees who will come down, ask questions. Hey, I'm dealing with this, ask guidance. We're there for our leaders as well from an employee relations standpoint as well.
Now, you actually went and got some additional education. Share some of the additional certification, really the certification that you received in 2025.
Thanks. Yes. So in 2025, I sat down and went for a certification. It was the SHRM, which is Society for Human Resources Management. It was the Senior Certified Professional Certification. I received that. It took me a long time, about 6 months of studying for it. Took the test. It was about a 3-hour test, and found out right after submitting my results that I had passed. So I was very pleased with that.
That's got to make all that hard work that you did over those 6 months, just a big sigh of relief.
Oh, absolutely. I never have been a great test taker, so when I passed it, I was very pleased with it. Yes.
I was going to try and quiz you. Can you say that title and that certification 10 times real fast? That's a mouthful.
No, I could not.
What makes working in human resources so much fun?
I get to deal with not only leaders, I get to deal with employees, get to provide a lot of just guidance, listening. Once again, I have an amazing team. We all work so well together. We actually have an office in the basement. They continue to say, hey, we like to be able to get where we have windows, but the type of work that we do, we're able to kind of talk through the hallway and so forth, whereas if we were in a different location, we couldn't do that. So,
outside of the office, what are some fun things?
I enjoy golfing. You and I play golf now and then. Sometimes we're good, sometimes we're not. I like to spend time with my family. I have 3 adult children. My wife and I have been married for 32 years now. So anytime that I have, like to spend time with them.
Well, as we said, a lot going on in 2025. I know 2026, bright future ahead here at MDH.
Absolutely, I agree.
Bill, I want to thank you for joining us at halftime today.
Thank you, Pat. Thank
All
you.
right. Bill Corbin, Vice President, Chief Human Resources Officer at McDonough District Hospital. We'll take a timeout, and we come back at second half action. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Every McDonough District Hospital sports medicine and rehabilitation patient receives one-on-one appointment times with a licensed staff member. They develop a personalized recovery and treatment plan to turn your setback into a comeback. We offer physical and occupational therapy, vestibular rehabilitation, speech-language pathology, cardiac and pulmonary rehabilitation, dry needling, and pelvic floor therapy. MDH, your community physical therapy partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Over the years, we've told you about the benefits of choosing Spoon River College.
Affordable.
Transferable credit.
Career ready.
A culture where students feel like they belong.
Wow, that brings a tear to my eye. And while all these are true, there seems to be one thing that, well, sticks. So let's give the people what they want to see.
Enrollment is now open.
It's hard to stop a train.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Every town has its own rhythm, and here in Abingdon, Illinois, connection is part of what keeps its residents moving. At Mid-Century Fiber, we're proud to call places like Abingdon home, where our team members live, work, and drive the same streets as the people we serve. Because when your connection is built by your neighbors, it's more than service, it's community. Mid-Century Fiber, fast, local, and here for Abingdon.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School at the half, 22-21 in favor of the Tigers, as West Prairie Cyclone Sports presented by McDonough Telephone Cooperative, also brought to you by Ryden Farm Supply. Located in the heart of Walnut Grove and in business since 1974, Ryden Farm Supply can meet all your needs for LP seed, fertilizer, and farm chemicals. Their LP service is unmatched in this area, and as a customer, they will take great care of you. Give them a call today at 309-772-3121. Also brought to you by Country Financial Agent Brett Powell. Your farm is your legacy. As a leading farm insurer, Country Financial is here to help protect it. Call Brett Powell, your local country representative, at 309-652-3889 for a free quote today. And also brought to you by Tom Conklin State Farm, face-to-face, over the phone, by email, or by text. You choose how to do business with Tom Conklin State Farm in Macomb. You can reach them at 309-837-1200. Visit them online at MacombSF.com. Better yet, stop in and get your quote today at 1221 West Jackson Street in Macomb. Chris Rankhauser here courtside on at TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Adam Hulett on camera duty again this evening. We'll be back at it tomorrow as it's a boys varsity and JV doubleheader, as BPC will take on, I believe, Russell Industry in town tomorrow for the contest, and then a single girls game on Saturday. Start time of the JV game tomorrow at 6. Varsity set for about 7:30, and the girls game set for a single game on Saturday, 11 o'clock tip-off here at BPC High School. Cyclone basketball to start the second half. Whitman going to be picked up by Emhoff. Good defense by Will Emhoff. Cross court to Holden Copeland. Cyclones trail at 22-21. Whitman right wing now to Clark. Holden Copeland with it, far side. Now Clark straight away. He's going to step and hit it 3, and it'll rattle around. Ryan Clark, a Sports Corner 3. And West Prairie jumps back on top, 24-22. Basham with it, shot inside up and good. Jacob Russell. Russell now with 5, and we're tied at 24 apiece. Good game thus far between these two varsity squads. 24 all, 6:59 to play. Holden Copeland, bounce pass to DeCounter, back and Emhoff down, and we're going to get an offensive foul on Illini or West Prairie. Eli DeCounter whistled for the foul, his first, team's first. .6:45 to play. Emhoff across midcourt to Basham right wing. Emhoff picks up the dribble. Now Basham far side. 6.5 to play. Third quarter. Now Duggar inside. They go Russell. Wraparound pass around Clark is up and good on the shot by Ty Basham, his first 2. Tigers back out by 2, 26-24. 6:10 to play here in the third quarter. Braden Copeland with it now, right hand, give and go to Clark. Clark going to drive it, head fake over Russell, up and good. Ryan Clark now with 7. Back to a tie ball game at 26 apiece, under 6 minutes to play. 5:55 to go. Emhoff with it, picked up by Holden Copeland inside. Russell. Duggar, near corner 3 on the way. Too strong. Rebound controlled out of bounds. Now stay with Illini Bluffs. .544 to play here. Third quarter. Basham with it. Emhoff far corner inside. They go Russell. Russell up over to counter shot. No, rebound loose. Picked up by Soba. Basham going to fire up a 3. It's going to be short. Saved in and saved to Copeland. Copeland to Copeland. The other end. No foul as Holden Copeland hit the deck hard. And now some wild play. A turnover at the other end. The ball out of bounds going to go back to West Prairie. As Emhoff and Holden Copeland went down underneath the West Prairie basket. And it'll go back to the Cyclones, tied at 26, 5:10 to play here in the third quarter. And we're going to get a pushing foul as Ty Basham tried to track down that ball in front of Copeland, and Copeland going to pick up the foul on Basham, his second, team's first. The counter looking to get it in, going to go cross court to Clark. Now to Whitman right wing. Over to Holden Copeland, 26 all, 5 minutes to play, third quarter. Whitman right side, bounce pass into the counter, poked away by Soba, and the counter able to track it down. And we're going to get a hand foul on Steve Soba, I believe. Or Sam Soba, my apologies. That's his third. Team's second. As Soba will check out with the 3 fouls. Holden Copeland gets the inbound pass for West Prairie, right side to Whitman. Over to Braden Copeland. Ryan Clark left wing with it. Now to counter, down to 4:40 to go. Right wing, Copeland, now Whitman, back to Braden Copeland, left side. Clark thought about maybe another 3 from straight on. DeCounter's going to fire one up off the glass, no good. Rebound down to the Tigers, and Will Emhoff will bring it up. Number 24s, we're down under 4.5 to play, third quarter. Tied at 26 between West Prairie and Illini Bluffs. Basham inside. They're going to go Russell. Double team out to Basham. Thought about a three. Hands off to Emhoff. Halfway through, just about halfway through the fourth quarter. 4 minutes to play. Tied at 26. Emhoff. Now to Basham. Emhoff. And we're going to get a 3-second call on Illini Bluffs. Turnover to Illini or West Prairie. Full court pressure now put on by Illini Bluffs. Clark will get the inbound for West Prairie. Gets it back to Whitman. Whitman bounce pass to Clark through the hands, out of bounds. Back to Illini Bluffs. 3:45 to play here in the third quarter. Tied at 26. Emhoff, Basham with it now, right wing. Over to Emhoff. Inside, Russell. Basham going to drive on Clark. Right side, going to lose it out of bounds. It's going to go off of Basham. Will go back to West Prairie. 21, Eric Pincock into the ball game for Ty Basham for Illini Bluffs. Clark will get the inbound from the counter. Now back to Whitman. 3:20 to play. Whitman. Bounce pass. I don't know if he was trying to hit Copeland. And Copeland a little late getting through maybe some of the defense. And it's going to go out of bounds off of West Prairie to Illini Bluffs as Whitman going to check out. We're going to see number 33, the senior 6-foot Brody Cordell, back for the Cyclones. Radmaker over to Emhoff for Illini Bluffs. We're under 3:20 to play, 3:10 to play here, third quarter. Russell now, Pincock. Duggar gets it out near the Spartan logo. Now far corner, Radmaker inside. They're going to go Russell. No on the shot. Foul going to be on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up for Jacob Russell. Brody Cordell whistle for the foul, his first. And that's going to put Jacob Russell at the line for 2. Hits the first. 27-26 lead now for Illini Bluffs. Second one on the way. Will hit the back iron and bounce in. 7 points now for Russell and a 28-26 lead. Long three, banks it in. Sports Corner 3 from Braden Copeland. Copeland in double figures now with 10 and a 29-28 lead for West Prairie. Emhoff, Radmaker. Over to Pincock, left wing, thought about it, 3, pulls it back down. Picks up the dribble to Emhoff, free throw line extended. Bounce pass into Duggar, back to Emhoff. Emhoff going to drive, baseline, kicks, shot up, counted, and a foul. And the free throw up, no good. Clark with the rebound. I'm going to push on Russell in the back. Jacob Russell, his third, team's third, 30-29. Tigers 1 point lead. Holden Copeland will bring it up as we're down to 2:10 to play, third quarter. 1 point lead for Illini Bluffs. Right wing, that's to counter, drives in, free throw line, picks up the dribble, gets it out to Clark, now to Holden Copeland. Give and go to Clark, Clark up and good. Ryan Clark now with 9, and West Prairie back on top by 1, 31-30. 1:50 to play here in the contest. Emhoff, bounce pass over to Radmaker. Near corner, that's Duggar. Out to Emhoff. Over to Russell. Down to a minute 30 to play. 90 seconds to play. Nice baseline drive shot. No by Illini Bluffs. And a counter down with a rebound for West Prairie. He'll get it up across. He's going to get it over to Braden Copeland. Copeland's going to drive on Emhoff. Kick it out. Holden Copeland, three-pointer on the way, good. Three-pointer, another sports corner three for Holden Copeland. 4-point lead now for West Prairie, 1:05 to play in the third. Illini Bluff basketball. Duggar, top of the circle, bounce pass, Emhoff. Bounce pass inside. They're going to go inside. Russell up over Clark. Shot no. And Cordell with a rebound. Outlet over to Holden Copeland. 45 seconds to play, third quarter. 4-point lead for West Prairie. 34-30. Braden Copeland, baseline. Cordell floats one up off the glass and in. Brody Cordell, his first two. 6-point lead now for for West Prairie as we're down under 30 seconds to play. 25 seconds on the clock. Emhoff left side, Pincock with it. Nearly a travel. Pincock going to drive in, swing it around. Duggar's going to fire up a left wing three and hits. Sports corner three for Justice Duggar. He's got 9. Down to 10 seconds to play. 36-33, a foul in the backcourt on Illini Bluffs. Fourth team foul on the Tigers. Down to 6 seconds. Holden Copeland down to 4. Over to Clark. Clark going to fire one up at the buzzer. Just off the iron. No good. 36-33. Illini Bluffs trailing it to the Cyclones by 3. We'll be back with the fourth quarter in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH.
I'm Lindsay Schaefer. I'm a physical therapist specializing in pelvic floor physical therapy here at McDonough District Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation. Young women, a lot of them have pelvic pain. They don't realize that it's something that they don't have to live with anymore. It's very common for people to have urinary leakage. And I always say it's common, but it's not normal. It's not something you need to live with. I also focus on hip pain, back pain. It's all kind of connected. Any age really can benefit from it.
The KitchenAid fan-enabled Pro Dry system combines a heating element and fan for optimal drying performance. It circulates hot air around dishes to give them a thorough dry. Choose the extended Pro Dry option to add an extra 15 minutes of heated drying for loads that need it. Dishes come out dry and sparkling, ready for more enjoying.
Back here, Bushnell-Prairie City High School, 36-33, the final quarter, and the makeup games from Saturday night of the Spartan Tip-Off Classic. Tiger basketball, 36-33, Cyclones lead it by 3. Pincock going to fire up a quick three off the iron, no good. Rebound tapped around. Clark with a rebound for West Prairie. Gets it over to the counter. He'll hand it back to Braden Copeland. Holden Copeland right side, give and go to Cordell, out to Clark. Clark going to fire up a three and short. Cordell with a rebound, shot up and good. Brody Cordell with 4 and a 5-point lead now for West Prairie. 38-33, 7:20 to play. Tiger basketball. Pincock around to Russell. Now Emhoff. Emhoff going to drive in. Nearly traveled. Nice little stop and able to put it up and in. Will Emhoff with now 4 and a 3-point lead at 38-35 to counter across midcourt. For West Prairie, I'll hand it over to Holden Copeland, down to 7 to play. Minute into the fourth quarter. And we're going to get a moving screen on Clark. Clark's third. My apologies, that's his fourth. Team's first. 6:55 to play. Cyclones up 38-35. Duggar with it, right wing to Emhoff. Right maker over to Russell, now to Emhoff, right side, 6.5 to play. Duggar far corner. Pincock going to hand off to Duggar, back to Emhoff, right in front of the Tiger bench. Duggar going to fire up a three and rattle it down. Justice Duggar, another three-pointer, his second of the half, ties us at 38, and the Sports Corner 3 ties it at 38 apiece. The counter. Now Braden Copeland, right wing. Holden Copeland tied at 38, down to 6 to play. Clark with it, lost the handle on it. Going to be picked up in the backcourt by Clark. Now Copeland, Holden Copeland with it. Right side, Braden Copeland going to drive. Spin on Emhoff. Drive out. We're going to have a foul on the floor on Emhoff. First team foul on Illini Bluffs. Braden Copeland going to float one up and in. Copeland with 12. Tigers trail by 2. West Prairie on top by 2, 40-38. 5.5 to play. Pincock going to fire up a 3. It's short. Rebound to Shipman and Illini, or West Prairie. Whitman now to Copeland, far side. Copeland going to float one up. Nope, going to call travel before the shot. 5:08 to play. Fourth quarter, 40-38 in favor of West Prairie. And Coach Trey David going to take a timeout. And I don't know if it was a full or 30-second. I'm going to say we'll just keep it here since we're not sure. So timeout Illini Bluffs. We can tell you about Community News Brief. For all your local news, subscribe to Community News Brief. Don't forget you can also pick up single copies in Bushnell, Colchester, and Blandonsville. Having slow, unreliable internet just doesn't cut it in 2025. MTC Communications offers lightning fast, reliable fiber internet, video, phone service, and camera systems in McDonough, Henderson, and Hancock County areas. Visit mtc.crowdfiber.com to check your availability. Rosie's Pizza, they offer something for everyone. The pasta sandwiches, of course, pizza. Dine in or carry out at 458 East Main Street in Bushnell. They also deliver to Good Hope, Adair, and all points in between. For delivery, call 309-772-2101. 2-point lead for West Prairie. It'll be Tiger basketball out of the timeout. Duggar gets it into Emhoff. Down under 5 to play, 4:55. Pincock in the far corner, and we're going to get a traveling violation on Pincock, and it'll go right back to West Prairie. Holden Copeland will bring it up for West Prairie as we're down to 4:50 to play. Whitman with it, right wing, or left wing, my apologies. Braden Copeland now to counter. On top to Shipman. Holden Copeland with it. Now to Whitman again, top of the circle to counter right side. Cross court, they're going to go to Shipman. Great save by Shipman, saving that one from going out of bounds. We're going to get a hand check on Illini Bluffs. That'll be foul number 2 on the Tigers. Just under 4.5 to play, 4:27 to go. Whitman will get it in the backcourt from the counter. 40-38 in favor of West Prairie. The counter now right side to Whitman. Picks up the dribble. Near steal. It's going to be stolen away by Illini Bluffs. Radmaker going to drive in. We're going to get a foul on the floor as he tried to go bounce pass back to Russell. Again, Shipman his second, team's second. 4:12 to play. Illini Bluff basketball, Pincock, bounce pass to Duggar. He's going to fire up a 3 off, no good. Rebound to counter, and a West Prairie Braden Copeland with it across midcourt, halfway through the fourth quarter. 3:57 to play, 2-point West Prairie lead. Copeland crossover, a little floater from about 6 feet away, in and out and back in. Braden Copeland with 4 points. He's got all 4 Cyclones points here in the quarter, and a 4-point lead for West Prairie at 42-38. Winding down to 3.5 to play. Emhoff with it, picked up by Holden Copeland. Now right side to Russell. Emhoff. Pincock left side, left wing over to Emhoff. Down to 3:20 to go. Emhoff picks up the dribble. Needs some help. Pincock thought about it. Going to drive in. Hands off. Emhoff. Shot up and good. Will Emhoff. And down to a 2-point lead as the Tigers cut it 42-40. 3 minutes to play. Braden Copeland with it. Picked up by Emhoff. Copeland will go to the left hand now. Left side. Hand off to Shipman. Top of the circle. Holden Copeland, a Sports Corner 3 up and good. Holden Copeland, his third Sports Corner 3 of the contest. 30-second timeout. West Prairie, 5-point lead at 45-40 with 2:49 to play in the contest. We're brought to you by Bushnell's only furniture store, M&B Furniture. They are a mainstay in the community, and they offer free delivery within 40 miles. So everything you need to furnish your new home or replenish an old one, stop and see the fine folks at 41 West Main Street, or find them on Facebook, Instagram, or the web at www.andbfurnitureinc.com. You can give them a call at 309-772-2111. Five-point lead for West Prairie. Illini Bluff basketball after the Copeland 3. Emhoff picks it off. Pincock near corner, inside bounce pass. Russell just going to fall down, and they're going to get the counter, I believe, on the foul. Second on to counter, team's third. 2:39 to go. Emhoff to inbound. Near a 5-second call. We're going to get a timeout taken by Coach David. And Illini Bluffs, 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. And we can tell you about, how about McDonough District Hospital? Their sports medicine and rehabilitation provides patients of all ages with exceptional care in 4 convenient locations. Every patient receives one-on-one appointment times with a licensed staff member who develops a personalized recovery and treatment plan to turn your setback into a comeback. MDH, your community physical therapy partner, growing their legacy one patient at a time. 2:39 to play here in the contest. 45-40. West Prairie on top by 5. Chris Rankhauser here courtside. Adam Hewitt on the video this evening. Thanks for tuning in. Of course, West Prairie Sports presented by McDonough Telephone Cooperative. Emhoff bounce pass into Russell. Shot up and good. Jacob Russell now with his first 2 of the quarter, back to a 3-point lead, 45-42, full court pressure. Braden Copeland, Holden Copeland, Sports Corner 3 up and good from the near corner. Holden Copeland now with 12, all on trays. 6-point lead for Illini, or for West Prairie, 48-42, 2:10 to play. Emhoff gonna have it poked away by Holden Copeland, won't be able to save it out of bounds. It'll go right back to Illini Bluffs with a minute, or 125 seconds, 2:05 on the clock. 6-point lead for Illini, or West Prairie. Getting the West Prairie and Illini Bluffs mixed up here tonight. 1:55 to go. Emhoff with it for the Tigers. Pincock left wing. Now to Emhoff. Tigers and Cyclones both at 1 and 3. Pincock 3 short, right into the hands of Russell. Stripped away by Clark and West Prairie. Down to a minute 35 to go. Braden Copeland yelling out, be patient to his offensive teammates. Holden Copeland with it now to the counter. A minute 25 to go. Clark. Tigers have got some fouls to give. Start fouling, and we're going to get a timeout taken by Coach Conklin. Full timeout, so with a minute 20 to go, 6-point lead for the Cyclones. Will step aside and we'll be right back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
The MDH Community Pharmacy in Macomb is open 7 days a week, including extended hours on the weekdays for your convenience. Our team is available to answer questions about all your medications, and we offer free local home deliveries. Aetna, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Medicare, and most insurance plans are accepted. McDonough District Hospital, your community healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Over the years, we've told you about the benefits of choosing Spoon River College.
Affordable.
Transferable credit.
Career ready.
A culture where students feel like they belong.
Wow, that brings a tear to my eye. And while all these are true, there seems to be one thing that, well, sticks. So let's give the people what they want to see.
Enrollment is now open.
Back here, Bushnell-Prairie City High School, minute 20 on the clock. West Prairie basketball out of the timeout. It'll be the counter to inbound. 6-point lead for the Cyclones. The counter looking to inbound is going to get it in to Clark. Back to the counter, down to minute 10. Soba on the defense. The counter going to able to kick it out to Holden Copeland. Tigers have got some fouls to give and need to foul quickly, as Coach David's saying exactly that. And we're going to get a foul on Ty Basham, his third, team's third. Minute 7 to go. The counter to inbound. Gets it to Clark. Clark, easy layup up and good. Ryan Clark, 11 points, 8-point lead, 50-42. 50 seconds to go. Emhoff. Ratmaker going to drive in, bounce pass off to Soba, blocked by the counter. Braden Copeland with the basketball now for West Prairie, an 8-point lead, 40 seconds to play. Whitman. And we're going to get a foul on Illini Bluffs. Duggar. Justice Duggar, his first, team's fourth. 37.9 to play. The counter gets it to Whitman. And Duggar will foul Whitman in the backcourt. That'll be Duggar's second, team's fifth. Now free throws, the remaining 35.9 seconds for West Prairie as they lead it by 8. As we're going to get some substitutions in, it looks like Russell as Whitman's first one off the iron, no good. As Russell in. Basham out, Soba out. Pincock back in. Whitman with one more. Rattles this one down, gets him to double figures with 10. 51-42 lead for West Prairie. Down under 30 seconds to go. Shot up by Emhoff. No. Clark with the rebound. Holden Copeland with it now. Backcourt. He'll get it to Clark. Clark able to break the pressure. And we're going to get a double dribble on West Prairie, so right back to Illini Bluffs. 20.9 seconds to play. 51-42 in favor of West Prairie. Emhoff, bounce pass inside to Russell, going to lose the handle. Bounce pass going to be picked up by Holden Copeland of West Prairie. And a foul now on the Tigers. And that should just about put a wrap on this one with 12.7 seconds to go. Eric Pincock, his first. And that's going to put Holden Copeland at the line for 2. 12 points for Copeland, all coming after quarter number 1. So 2 free throws for the freshman for West Prairie. Up and good on the first. Gives him 13 in the contest, 52-42. Copeland with one more. And this one in and out, no good. Emhoff there for the rebound. Down to 10. And Illini Bluffs just going to dribble it out. West Prairie's going to move to 2-3 on the season. Illini Bluffs going to drop to 1-4. Final score, 52-42. favor of the Cyclones. We'll keep it right here as we'll have the selections from Illini, Bluffs, and West Prairie for the all-tournament team. And we'll put a wrap on this night. Again, coming up basketball again tomorrow, doubleheader boys JV and varsity Bushnell doubleheader, as it will be Russell Industry in town, I believe. The Rockets, 6 o'clock and 7:30 games tomorrow. And then a single girls game coming up on Saturday, a 11 o'clock start time for that one here at BPC High School.
Thank you for all the teams coming to this year's Spartan Tip-Off Classic. Thank you to all the spectators for coming to support their teams. We will now recognize the final player of the all-tournament team. For West Prairie, Braden Copeland. Bushnell-Prairie City High School has enjoyed having you in this tournament. We look forward to seeing you as a guest at our future events. Please drive carefully.
So we'll step aside. We'll come back with a scoring summary and put a bow on this one tonight here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
My name is Kelsey Cunningham. I'm a nurse practitioner with the cardiology department here at McDonough District Hospital. Cardiology is like a big puzzle. A lot of things can be traced back to the heart, and to see somebody in your office at the beginning of the process really down on themselves and, not feeling like their best self, and I think in their mind never really thinking that they're going to recover from that, to fast forward 6 months where they're back doing things they once did. It's the ultimate goal, and I love to see it happen.
The KitchenAid fan-enabled Pro Dry system combines a heating element and fan for optimal drying performance. It circulates hot air around dishes to give them a thorough dry. Choose the extended Pro Dry option to add an extra 15 minutes of heated drying for loads that need it. Dishes come out dry and sparkling, ready for more enjoying.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I'm Lindsay Schaefer. I'm a physical therapist specializing in pelvic floor physical therapy here at McDonough District Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation. Young women, a lot of them have pelvic pain. They don't realize that it's something that they don't have to live with anymore. It's very common for people to have urinary leakage. And I always say it's common, but it's not normal. It's not something you need to live with. I also focus on hip pain, back pain. It's all kind of connected. Any age really can benefit from it.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School, final score of the final contest of the Spartan Tip-Off Classic goes to West Prairie, 52-42. Running down a quick scoring summary for the victorious West Prairie Cyclones, and officially 14 for Braden Copeland, 13 for Holden Copeland. Holden Copeland, 2 threes in that fourth quarter, 4 threes in the contest, 13 points for the freshman Holden Copeland, 10 points for Matt Whitman, 11 for Ryan Clark, and 4 for Brody Cordell. 4 Illini Bluffs. Justice Duggar with 12, 9 for Jacob Russell, 6 for Will Emhoff, 4 for Carson Rittmaker, 4 also for Sam Soba. 3 points, it looks like, for Eric Pincock, 2 each for Will Alvey and Ty Basham. Again, 52-42. West Prairie moves to 2-3. Illini Bluffs drops to 1-4 again. Doubleheader coming up tomorrow as we've got boys basketball here, JV and varsity. 6 o'clock tip for the JV as BPC going to host Russell Industry in a varsity JV doubleheader. And then the varsity contest scheduled for about 7:30 tomorrow night or so. And then Saturday morning, we'll have breakfast or brunch, I guess, with the Spartan girls as they will play a single game at 11 o'clock on Saturday morning. So for Adam Hewitt, Chris Rankhauser saying so long for this Thursday evening. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk to you tomorrow night again. Spartan basketball here tomorrow night, 6 o'clock tip on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH